in front of the Chinese side. You don't have the qualification to say that you want to talk to China from the position of strength.
现在讲一句，你们没有资格在中国的面前说你们从实力的地位出发同中国谈话。
So let me say here that in front of the Chinese side, the United States does not have the qualification to say that it wants to speak to China from a position of strength.
20年前、30年前，你们就没有这个地位讲这话，因为中国人是不吃这一套的。
Now, the U.S. side was not even qualified to say such things even 20 years or 30 years back, because this is not the way to deal with the Chinese people.
如果你们要跟我们好好的打交道，那么我们就相互尊重，打交道。
If the United States wants to deal properly with the Chinese side, then let's follow the necessary protocols and do things the right way.
合作对双方有利。
Cooperation benefits both sides.
特别是这是世界各国人民的要求。
In particular, this is the expectation of the people of the world.
至于说美国人民百折不挠，美国人民当然是伟大的人民，中国人民也是伟大的人民啊。
Well, the American people are certainly a great people, but so are the Chinese people.
难道我们吃洋人的苦头还少吗？
So, had the Chinese people not suffered enough in the past from the foreign
难道
countries?
我们被外国围堵的时间不还短吗？
Well, time has not been short since China started being encircled by the foreign countries.
只要中国的制度对头，中国人民是聪明的，要卡住我们是卡不住的。
Well, as long as China's system is right, with the wisdom of the Chinese people, there is no way to strangle China.
历史会证明，对中国采取卡脖子的办法来打压的办法，最后受损失的是自己。
Well, history will show that one can only cause damages to himself if he wants to strangle or suppress the Chinese people.
你们愿意跟欧洲人到别的星球上去？如果你们愿意同中国合作，我们欢迎啊。
Well, the United States has talked about its cooperation to land on some other planet with the European side. Well, China would welcome if there is a will to carry out similar cooperation from the United States with us.
好，我就讲这些。王毅要讲吗？
Well, I'll stop here. Would the State Councilor wish to add?
万世天使，两位先生都提到了，你们这次出访期间，据说，认为中国对你们出访一些国家给予所谓的胁迫，我不知道是他们的抱怨，还是美方的一种主观的臆断。那么，中美关系和中日关系以及中澳关系不能够混为一谈，各有各的问题，也各有各的立场。尤其是你们在并没有跟中方交换意见之前，就给中方戴上个帽子，说我们是胁迫，这难道是一种正确的态度吗？当然，中方是不能接受的。如果仅仅是因为是你们的盟友，你们就会不分青红皂白，不分是非曲直，就要袒护他们的一些错误，那恐怕这个国际关系就很难正常的发展。所以我觉得不要轻易的就给别人扣上什么胁迫的帽子。到底谁在胁迫谁？我觉得世界人民会有公断，历史也会做出一个结论来。当然，如果你们有兴趣的话，我们也跟你们进行在相互尊重基础上来深入的交换意见，增进我们彼此的了解。谢谢。
Secretary Blinken and NSA Sullivan, you mentioned that during your engagement and the visit that Mr. Secretary had just recently, the two countries you visited mentioned coercion from China. We don't know if this is a direct complaint coming from those countries that you visited, or is it just the United States' own view? Well, I think for those relationships, for instance, China's relationship with the United States, with Japan, and with Australia, I don't think we should lump them all just easily together, because for all of those relationships, they each have their own set of issues and different positions are involved. So to accuse China of coercion even before sharing the relevant views with China, is this the right attitude? Of course not. If the United States would indiscriminately protect and speak up for those countries just because they are your allies or partners, even for the wrong things that they have done, then it would be very difficult for international relations to develop properly. And so we don't think one should be so hasty as to accuse some other country of coercion. Who is coercing whom? I think history and the international community will come to their own conclusions. But if the United States is interested in having those discussions with China, and then we are ready to have such discussions with the U.S. side, but based on mutual respect, so that we can increase our mutual understanding on those issues.